It's all positive, really, for Real Madrid's win, wasn't it? With one exception, and that was Eden Hazard and his missed penalty. This is what Carlo Ancelotti had to say about Hazard. He has played little, but he has demonstrated that he is coming back. He faced up his mark as well. It doesn't matter that he missed the penalty. He takes penalties well, and he showed he's coming back. We're talking about him, aren't we? It's still a big story.
We're a bunch of desperados.
Well, we've got you on, so I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't. I said in the summer, and I'll say it again. I don't think this guy is resurrecting his career, becoming anything more than a bit part player at this football club with these players around. We can ask Ancelotti about him 24/7. Of course, he's going to pipe out the same sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because at some point, hey, what? He might need him. Not that I think he'll do a great job for him, but he might need him to keep beefing up the squad. But I think there is so much water has gone under the bridge with this player at that club. I just don't see. I mean, even talking about him missing penalties and taking penalties now and all this, I just don't understand it. For me, Eden Hazard is nothing more than a squad player at Real Madrid, and he'll never be anything else, and that's partly down to him.
Robbo?
Well, we've just been talking about Vinicius Junior. Is Hazard going to come in on the left-hand side and take the place of Vinicius Junior? Is he going to play as the number 10 as Modric does when he comes off the right-hand side of that midfield three and gets in behind Benzema? Is he going to play as the centre-forward in place of Benzema? Not really. Does he get the team up the pitch as Valverde's been doing in recent times, or Rodrigo did to a certain extent last season? I think it's going to be a real struggle for Hazard this season, as it was last season and the season before. I hope he becomes a top-class player again. I don't think he will.
Be interesting to see how Roberto Martinez sees him at the World Cup, because he's been a...
Yeah, what do you do?
He's been a talisman along with Kevin De Bruyne and quite a few others, but I don't know. I mean, you never thought about a Belgium team, really, without a fit Eden Hazard in the starting lineup.
No.
And that so-called golden generation that were going to go on and do great things, not happened yet, and they're all getting older and things are changing. But I don't know. I mean, if you're sitting on the bench and getting 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there, I don't really see how he can play or start for Belgium in the real big game.
Yeah.
He might start against one or two of the cannon fodder in the group stages, maybe to get him some game time. But I don't know, Robbo, can he play? Can Belgium have a successful World Cup with a bit part player in their team?
Well, if he was fully fit and the outstanding player he was 2 or 3 years ago, they'd be one of the favourites for the World Cup. But he's not that player anymore. He did start a couple of the Nations League games that I commentated on in the summer, and he did OK. He played better for them than he doesn't play for Real Madrid very often. But there were signs that he was getting somewhere near his form. But I can't see him really having an effect at the World Cup at the moment, unless he somehow comes into form and gets his fitness back.
He's only 31, isn't he? It's crazy.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.